You'll witness the top relay teams in the women's 4x400 meters and elite athletes from across Europe as they showcase their exceptional talent. Get ready to be amazed by the skill, strength, and teamwork of these incredible athletes.
Now, with wonderful scripting, the very last event of these 4 days of competition, and it's the women's 4x400 meters. We've just seen the Great Britain quartet of Lena Nielsen, Kelly, Newnham and Anning. The Netherlands, Lieke Klaver, Franke, Caroline Peters and Femke Bol. France, Seri, Maraval, Iseri and Rossier. Spain, the 400-meter bronze medalist, Paula Sevilla starts things off. Santidrian, Fra and Hervas. Big support for Spain as well. Lead-off leg for Czechia will be the 400-meter finalist. Lara Vondrova, Jicheva, Kretsilikova and Manuel will take over for them. And Ireland, well, they've had a wonderful day with gold for Sarah Healy, the first ever female gold medal in the history of these championships. I'm just wondering whether Ireland can get on the podium as well. They've got a quartet of McCann, Cadden, Crosson and Manning. But all eyes are on what the Netherlands can do. This woman brought the house down 24 hours ago with that win in the 400 metres. Lieke Klaver will be leading off the Netherlands quartet, and they are the odds-on favourites with Femke Bol on the anchor leg. Looks very evenly matched between the rest for the other medals. Posh descends over the Omnisport Apeldoorn. Well, the tactic seems to be put Klaver on the opening leg and let everybody chase the Netherlands. And Klaver has come out very strongly indeed. She's closing down already on Lena Nielsen. It looks as though it's Klaver and Britain at the moment battling. Paula Sevilla doing very well indeed. 200 metres coming up very quickly in 25:06 unofficially.
So Lieke is taking over. Lena Nielsen is actually pretty in the back, right next to her. To be honest, it doesn't go that fast the first 200, but let's see how the last meters are gonna go, how the changeovers are gonna go. Those are really important and an underestimated factor.
Okay, well, 51.05 at the changeover, and it goes from Klaver to Franke. And now the Dutch are starting to put daylight between themselves and the brilliant British. Spain still very much in it, but now rather those trio are pulling away from the rest. Franke doing a fantastic job. Franke wearing the gold bib of the European leaders.
She is actually debutante, so this is her first race in her Dutch kit, can you imagine? But Great Britain is right up there. The Spanish athlete is right up there.
Well, it's looking as though the Spaniards still very much in contention with Eva Santidrian. Kelly now, they've closed down on Franke. And as I say that, Franke down the short home straight, pulling away. So handing over to Peters, who had such a good run in the individual 400 metres. But this is going to be a real battle. And also France and the Czechs have closed up over the first part of this leg. You know Carolina Peters. Is this what you're expecting from her? Now she's actually having to battle head-to-head with Emily Newnham.
She doesn't let it go. She wants to stay in front. The British athlete is really coming, pushing her to the limits. But still, it looks like she's in front. Yes, she's still in front. But it's a really, really tough battle.
Well, Peters coming round the bend for the last time to finish her leg. She's being shadowed by Newnham and Fra of Spain and Great Britain, Northern Ireland. But Femke Bol just looks majestic. She's now starting to stride out. It's Herbas on the anchor leg for Spain. Amber Anning, who had such a disappointment being disqualified in the heats of the individual 400 metres. Amber Anning comes here with something to prove, but she's coming up against the world indoor record holder over 400 metres. 200 metres to go. Is Femke Bol tucked in on the inside. She's got Amber Anning on her shoulder. What's Anning got left? How determined is she? Can she do anything to halt this Dutch procession of gold medals? Femke now just goes gently through the gears. It's looking as though she's pulling away from Anning. The Czechs have come through so strongly for bronze, but gold, the very last gold of these championships, goes to the Netherlands. What a magnificent last leg by Femke Bol.
Wow, what a closing race of this championship for the team of Holland, but also an amazing run of Amber Anning. She definitely wanted to prove something. And even number 3, Czechia, with the new national record, they did amazing as well. It was a really good race. It was good to see the challenge between the teams.
Well, just look at that, the official result. It's a championship record, a national record, and a world lead for the Netherlands. National record for Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Czechia take bronze themselves with a national record, thanks to that absolutely fantastic last leg from Lourdes Garcia Manuel. Spain national record, France national record. The only one that misses out is Ireland in 6th place. That was a true indoor 4x400 metres for the ages. Well, what a way to bring these championships to a conclusion. The Dutch take 6 gold medals over the course of these 4 days. Let's have a look at that again. That's the last handover. Well, what was going through Femke Bol's mind at this moment?
I think she just really tries to stay as relaxed as possible. She knows she's fast. Obviously, it's only their 2nd race of the season, so it is a bit tight. Amber Anning is right up there, wanting to prove something after the disqualification at the individual 400. It was a really good battle between all of them.
Well, once again, Femke Bol, as we see the replay, with her just pulling away from Amber Anning, proving what a team player she is. What an icon of Dutch athletics. 2 gold medals, both delivered by fantastic anchor legs from Femke Bol. Amber Anning did her very best. She was the fastest woman in Europe over 400 metres, despite that disqualification that came in the heats. But she had nothing to answer when it came to Femke Bol going through the gears. What an wonderful race. And you can see there the Czechia quartet absolutely delighted with their bronze. Hey, Jessica Schilder getting into the action as well. Hugs between Schilder and members of the 4x400 metre relay team. What a fantastic way to end these championships for the Dutch.
Absolutely right, yes. It has been a quite magnificently organised championships. It's a super arena. When I first walked in here last week, a few days ago, I just thought, what a super arena. There's something about it. It's big, but it feels intimate. The stands are very steep, which always helps. It creates this cauldron-like atmosphere with a massive crowd, very noisy crowd. The Dutch have had a 12th man throughout the last 4 days, and I think it's seriously unfair. No, the Dutch have been quite astonishing. And of course, Laura, this projects the Dutch team, the squad. It'll give them a real buzz, not only through to Nanjing in 2 weeks, but also towards the summer. It'll get everybody that fire in their bellies, you know, they'll feel great about it.
Definitely. They will motivate all of the athletes to really push through with training the upcoming months and prepare for the outdoor season. It's a long season, but this definitely helps with the preparation.
Well, just look at those scenes in the Omnisport Apeldoorn. Everyone on their feet, cheering the Dutch, but as I've said before, a wonderfully welcoming and supportive crowd. Every single one of the 600 competitors who've been in action over the past 4 days have been supported to the rafters wherever they've come from, whether it's Iceland, Azerbaijan, Spain or Sweden.
Oh my goodness, what a race! What Absolute magnificent anchoring by Femke Bol. Absolute fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Please like the video. Yeah man, right here we're having one of the greatest track event ever. The women's 4x400m relay final at the European Athletic Championships 2025 in Madrid, Spain, where we are witnessing Netherlands team including Rieke Clever in the first leg, the Regent Peters, Lishaneda White and Femke Bol anchoring the team. Destroys the field completely. Guys, what shocked the entire stadium is the Femke Bol's anchoring. Absolute insane. Guys, believe me, everyone thought the race was completely over until Femke Bol took the baton. What followed was one of the most unbelievable jaw-dropping comeback in sports history. This was a dramatic women 4x400m relay final from the European Athletics Championships, where the Netherlands pulled off the absolute impossible. Guys, in a track and field, a lead like this means the race is over. The stadium is already cheering. The commentators are calling the win. But the runners in front made one massive mistake. They forget who was anchoring for the Netherlands. The energy was electric, but for the Dutch team, things look grim. Bad luck and chaotic traffic have left them tens of meters behind the leaders. As the runners push down the final streetways, the gap looks completely insurmountable. It's done deal. A stadium full of casual fans are already checking their phones, assuming the crowd is locked down. But then the baton hits the hearts of Femke Bol. Oh, now, if you don't know sports, Bol doesn't just run, she glides. She looks almost too relaxed. In fact, for the first 200 meters, it doesn't even look like she's trying to catch them. The leaders are still sprinting at full speed, feeling the gold medal practically around their necks. But this is exactly where the trap springs. Bol is a master of pacing. She lets out, burn through the remaining oxygen, while she calculates the perfect strike distance. And then the final turn happens. This is where human biology says your legs should turn to lead. But watch Bol's face. No panic, just pure underrated power. She kicks into a gear that shouldn't even exist. One by one, the fastest women in Europe start looking like they are running in slow motion. She blows past that. She demolishes second. The leader catches a glimpse of a bright orange jersey in their peripheral fashion, tries to respond, but it is too late. Femke Bol pulls off the miracle gold in time of 3 minutes 22.39 seconds. Ireland winning silver in time of 3 minutes 22.71 seconds, and Belgium claiming bronze in time of 3 minutes 22.95 seconds. The stadium goes completely silent in disbelief before erupting into absolute madness. This is exactly why you never ever celebrate to array in sports. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your precious time. Please like the video, share the video widely, comment, tell me where you are watching from, tell me which was your favorite team. And to all my returning viewers and subscribers, thank you a million times for always come back to watch my videos. You my people, you are my great people, and may our heavenly Father always bless you. To all our new subscribers, thank you so much for your subscription. Welcome aboard. Feel at home. Kindly like the video, share the video widely, and don't forget to tell me where you are watching this amazing video from. Bye bye for now. Blessings.